Hello there, America. Tonight, we're diving deep into the saga of TikTok, the app that's taken the world by storm and somehow managed to become more controversial than a pineapple on pizza. The situation is this: TikTok, owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, is facing a ban in the US. Why? National security concerns, they say. Apparently, our government's worried about our dance moves and cat videos falling into the wrong hands. Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure the Chinese government has better things to do than analyze my attempts at the renegade. But who knows? Maybe they're compiling a dossier of embarrassing American dance trends. The point is, TikTok's future in the US is hanging by a thread, and everyone's got an opinion. So buckle up, folks, because this is going to be a wild ride. Section 2, TikTok, to sell or to silence. So, what's TikTok's plan to avoid this whole ban situation? Well, they're facing a tough choice. Sell their US operations or risk being silenced altogether. It's like being asked to choose between giving up your firstborn or your Netflix password. A lose-lose situation, really. Rumors have been swirling about potential buyers, but TikTok's keeping their lips tighter than a drum. They've officially denied any talk of a sale, especially to a certain tech billionaire we'll discuss later. It's all very hush-hush, like a game of digital hot potato. No one wants to be caught holding the ban hammer, but someone's got to make a move. Section 3. The Supreme Court weighs in a glimmer of hope for TikTok. Now you might be thinking, can't someone just step in and stop this madness? Well, the Supreme Court, America's legal referee, is currently considering the case. They're like the cool-headed parent trying to break up a squabble between siblings. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good for TikTok. The court seems inclined to uphold the ban, which means TikTok's goose might be cooked. But hey, stranger things have happened, right? Remember when the McRib came back? Anything is possible. Section 4, Trump versus Biden, a tale of two TikToks. As if this whole thing wasn't messy enough, we've got our fearless leaders throwing their 2 cents into the mix. On one hand, we have President-elect Trump, who's surprisingly on Team TikTok. He's called for a delay on the ban and even met with TikTok's CEO, like two dads trying to work things out for the sake of their kids, who in this case are the millions of TikTok users. On the other hand, we have the Biden administration, which is a bit more cautious. They're open to the sale or the ban, as long as those pesky national security concerns are addressed. It's a classic case of good cop, bad cop, except in this scenario, both cops are kind of ambivalent. Section 5. Enter Elon Musk, the tech maverick, to the rescue. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is where things get really interesting. Enter Elon Musk, the tech mogul who loves a good challenge and a good tweet storm. Rumors are swirling that Musk might be interested in buying TikTok, and let's be honest, would it really surprise anyone at this point? Musk's got a history with China, what with Tesla's factory there and all. Plus, he's chummy with Trump, even donating a hefty sum to his re-election campaign. Coincidence? I think not. Now, TikTok's denied these rumors faster than you can say Dogecoin to the moon, but we've learned not to take anything for granted in this digital age. Section 6. A bidding war for TikTok, from YouTubers to tech giants. Musk isn't the only one circling the TikTok wagon, though. We've got a whole cast of characters vying for a piece of the action. We've got MrBeast, the YouTube sensation who probably spends more time on TikTok than I do, which is saying something. Then there's Microsoft, who's been trying to get into the social media game for years. It's like a digital auction with everyone from tech giants to YouTubers throwing their hats into the ring. Who will emerge victorious? Only time, and let's be real, probably a lot of money will tell. Section 7, TikTok, a pawn in the US-China trade war. Now let's not forget the bigger picture here. This whole TikTok debacle is playing out against the backdrop of escalating tensions between the US and China. Think of it like this: TikTok is the innocent bystander caught in the crossfire of a trade war. It's a high-stakes game of economic chess, and unfortunately for TikTok, they're just a pawn. The outcome of this whole saga could have major implications for US-China relations, which is a fancy way of saying things could get a lot more complicated. Section 8, January 19th, TikTok's doomsday clock. The clock is ticking for TikTok. January 19th is the deadline, the day the ban is set to go into effect. It's like a digital doomsday clock, counting down to the moment TikTok could disappear from our screens forever. Unless, of course, a deal is struck, a compromise is reached, or a miracle occurs. It's a nail-biting situation and all eyes are on Washington, waiting to see what happens next. Section 9, the future of TikTok, a cliffhanger ending. So, what does the future hold for TikTok? Will it survive this ordeal? Will Elon Musk become the new king of short-form video? Will I ever master the renegade? The truth is, nobody knows. This whole situation is about as unpredictable as a game of TikTok roulette. All we can do is sit back, grab some popcorn, and watch as this digital drama unfolds. Stay tuned, folks, because this story is far from over.